Appreciate you, Devin.
In the lands of MINHAL where shadows creep, an ancient king stirs from his deathly sleep. Orcs and goblins rise, their drums resound, to bring the darkness where light was found. From Dawson's fields where farmers stand, to Crack Swamp and the desert sand, unlikely heroes heed the call, to face the night, to stand or fall. Through the veil of malevolence we march as one, with axes high our will be done in the fire's glow. Our hearts ignite to break the darkness, to bring the light. Grove, the bards did fight, songs of courage in the dead of night. And in Abylos, where shadows lie, a beholder fell beneath the sky. Dragons soar in skies of flame, but we press on in our victory's name. Through mountains pass and underdogs maw, to break the chains, to crush them all. Now the final hour draws near, the king of old, his wrath we fear. But with our blades and with our kin, we'll tear the veil and rise again. Through the veil of malevolence we march as one, with axes high our will be done in the fire's glow. Our hearts ignite to break the darkness, to bring the light. Where hope remains, we stand united, break the chains, for in our song, the battle's cry, we rise as one because legends never die.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and our non-conforming friends, welcome back to another edition of Wednesday MINHAL with Timber and the McSunshines. What's up, Timber and the McSunshines? Hey, everybody's on camera. This is rare. I love it. Love it. This is content, you see? Okay. Well, welcome back, guys. Level 11. Who's going to handle the recap? I think Nick was going to handle the recap. Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. There was a storm giant. Micah, thank you for the sub. Yeah, and we finished with Edric Mordain, the previous captain, actually landing the finishing blow on the Leviathan, thus breaking his curse. He did something heroic. I'm pretty sure it was a crit.
Muted, Devin is asking.
Yes, you guys were. Don't worry about the recap. It was real quick.
Yeah, it was nothing. In
I've
fact,
never done
we
me
shouldn't need a recap
myself.
because you should have been here last week.
Yeah.
And if you missed it, you
Yeah,
missed
everybody
it.
I mean,
fell
sorry.
madly in love with Timber like every episode, and we moved on. So it was pretty.
Yeah.
Nothing to talk about.
Let's bring for the stream. Okay. Here we are as we finish up the battle. And Edric steps back, looking at his spectral scimitar that he slain this monster with. And
Hey, Frankie, real quick. I can't bring up. It says you haven't started the session yet.
Try it now.
Yep. Now I'm good.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, I clicked it, but for some reason it didn't take, I guess. And as I said, Edric steps back, looking at a spectral scimitar. And he looks back at you, Timber, and raises his spectral eyebrows. Kill that one. Weren't no kraken. This
I mean, yeah.
this be
Still pretty
meaning that I'm
impressive, man. You
free.
gotta. Yeah, absolutely, man. You gotta celebrate your victories, right? Hell of a fight. You guys did a good job. Proud of y'all. Yeah, man. Celebrate your victories. If you're free, you're free. I mean, just realize, you can still hang on and drive the boat if you want.
I
Please do. We don't trust Timber with it.
don't think I be having a choice in the matter. And you see this light grow in his chest. And he tips a new tricorn on his head as he makes his exit.
Oh, man. Good for him, right? Good for him. Yeah, good for him.
Who had the cook? That was Nissa, correct?
It was Nissa.
Was that Jory, if I remember correctly? Or was it
No,
Tarvin?
Jory was the Joker.
Tarvin was the cook? Yes, or am I
No,
wrong again?
it was hang on, I just looked at my notes. It's Tarvin, Salty.
Yep, Salty Tarvin Byers. You run back down and you gather up the chowder, and none of it spilled somehow, even though you were being attacked by this giant sea serpent. And Tarvin approaches and says, "What? What's cooking a meal if you don't serve it?"
Right, where's your bowls at? And I'll pour everyone a bowl.
Yeah, you go down, you collect the, not exactly the cleanest of bowls, but you do find some workable.
Mordella's just gonna cup her hands.
Yeah, and start serving out this food.
I mean, this is really hot, Mordella.
Those bowls are looking pretty nasty, I gotta say.
Yeah, so the chowder, I mean, it smells good. It doesn't look that great. As you guys are looking over, who all wants to consume some of this chowder that was Tarvin's recipe?
So, I'm a dwarf, so I have resistance to poison.
Okay, yeah, that's
and
fine.
I
Wow.
so I
And
think
I was
dwarves
just gonna
like
say I
have
was gonna try it because Nissa worked hard on it. Jeez.
Well, no, I
Yes.
think if if it is gonna be bad, Ildane can take it. So she just steps right up, and she probably does take the bowl and uses something of hers to wipe it out at least a little bit.
What about Timber? Is he gonna eat the sea gruel?
Oh, absolutely.
All
Yeah,
right.
I'll partake a little
He gets absorb elements ready just in case, though.
As I assume, you all consumed the chowder. And even though it didn't look that great, it tasted just as good as it smelled. And as Tarvin looks out on all of you enjoying it, he smiles and you see the light in his chest begin to grow. And he looks over at Nissa and says, "You did good, lass." And everybody who consumed the chowder gets a +5 temporary hit points.
Yay!
Ooh. Thank you, Tarvin. Your recipe was amazing.
Well,
It
Your-
tasted better than dragon, which is a compliment.
never had dragon. It's the last thing he says before the light blinks him away. Alara steps up, Timber. I guess we made it through that storm.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
Alara was
No.
with Vrak, I believe, correct?
yeah, she was the one that needed to navigate us through a storm. Yeah, no, it was touch and go there for a second, but I always had confidence that you'd bring us safely through the other side.
Well, you're going to be needing to pick a good first mate and someone you trust and can read a compass as the light begins to grow in her chest.
What's a compass?
You're all screwed, she says, and she disappears.
I love her.
All right. Well, Brielle was with that was
I
the one
don't
with
know.
Vrak. That was the one with
Yeah.
Vrak.
Alara was with me. So
Well,
was
I will just
Brielle.
let you guys know if Vrak would have looked around in the crow's nest, he would have found her remains, which you guys could have laid to rest. And Brielle gives you all a wave and a salute as she disappears. Jory, who was the bosun. Nobody's gonna be laughing at my jokes anytime soon. I'm probably along for the ride.
I
Come on.
loved
You're not
the
going to give him
puns
credit for the
during
third
battle.
one that I said Mordella didn't
Yeah.
tell him?
I loved it.
Oh, I thought that was Mordella telling him jokes to try to inspire him.
Mordella told him the first two, and then when it came time for another turn, she didn't tell him a third one, so he had to just say one.
Okay. All
And
right.
I recall Alyssa laughing at every one of those jokes.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
don't know
is
if
that
that's the
fair
right
though?
gauge for whether or not they're funny, but she did laugh.
Alyssa is like a dad joke aficionado.
Oh my god, I love puns. I love dad jokes. Yes.
Well, Captain, before I go, do you know what the problem with having a skeleton crew is?
What's the problem with having a skeleton crew?
They've got no
Yeah.
guts. And the light. He is gone. And Sabin looks at you, Eldane, and goes, well, we didn't have time to count boxes.
We do now.
And yeah, so go ahead and do a straight intelligence check. And this is just to judge how long it takes you to help him inventory boxes of long rotted food and things spread about.
Amazing.
Ooh. Yeah, after about 3 hours, it's getting real tedious that he wants to count every rotten carrot that's still on this ship, but he does. And it takes some time, but you do eventually get a full accounting of the ship. And his light illuminates. Thanks you for your assistance before
No
disappearing.
problem. I
And
look around and I'm like, yeah, we're not gonna do that kind of system. That was a lot. And then can I like dump out the rotten food? Unless somebody has like purify food or drink or whatever, yeah, I'm just gonna get the rotten crap off the boat. Be like, oh look, it's gone.
there is a crack of thunder, and the sky clears. The storm clouds go away, and you realize that evening is coming on. And Brack from behind timber who was quietly in prayer, looks to you, Timber, and I have to go.
Well, I mean, you're right there on the back. I think we're just supposed to go over the side.
No, bud. That's something Cook would say, right? uh,
You need privacy? I can.
I'm being
like,
called.
oh. Uh, by whom?
Really? And a spectral glow begins to cover Vrack. He says I'll be back.
Tim. Okay, Timber. He calls Ildane. It's like, Ildane, get back here real quick. And then he kind of, I don't know. He has his mage hand keep driving, and he gives them some privacy as he walks away.
What is going on?
Izmir has a mission for me. I have to go. Alone.
Your rescue your mom or somewhere else?
You know, he didn't tell me that. I don't think that's information I'm privy to.
Ildade's gonna like in her head be like, oh, about the only people on this ship that didn't sell their souls in one way or another are the ferry, me and Nissa, and I'm just kind of like and quietly to
I'm
herself.
sorry, I shouldn't have laughed.
I know.
No, I just have knowledge about something that you don't.
Yeah,
That's
I
gonna
know,
make your
yeah.
statement just.
I think they alluded to it last
Yeah,
time.
okay.
Off camera, yeah. And so when I said that, I was like, oh, damn. But no, Ildane's just gonna be like, I think if this is what you feel you need to do, then I'm not gonna stop you because I've seen the when you don't obey your in your I don't know what he is, God. So I'm not gonna stop you, but if you need me, you better call.
Did you ever doubt it? And she embraces you. It's not goodbye. It's see you soon.
It better be.
Don't kill too many orcs without me.
Oh. I can't promise that one. But, you know,
And
when it comes
Ildane,
down to it, I'll leave the good one for you.
and Ildane, love you. And Vrack kisses you before vanishing away.
Love you too.
Cook, we're gonna miss you, but a whole lot. Hopefully, you can come back soon. All right. With the excitement over, the sun set, and the curse lifted from Mordella's fury, you all can finally take a much-needed rest. So, How are we doing this? We're gonna take turns manning the helm through the night. We're gonna just tie it in a buried and everybody go to sleep. Set up watches. How do you guys want to do this?
Nissa will take a watch.
Yeah,
Is there
Timber
a
will take
compass
watch,
aboard
too.
the ship?
Yeah, there's a compass like beside the helm.
And Mordella will take a watch too. She wants to try to start trying to learn how to use the compass.
Okay, I like that.
I can take a rotation as well.
All right, Timber's like, I'm done driving this thing. I'm gonna sleep.
First of all, Timber doesn't say that. Captain Timber says that. It's like, all right. Hey, crew, gather up, crew. Crew, come. Crew. Well, you can hear me from where you are. It's fine. Hey, I just want to say, great job coming through that fight. I think we're really coming together. Round of applause for Nissa, who's just, the new kid, just kind of really making themselves a valuable member of the team. We're gonna miss Brack. Uh, she was possibly the best of us. But I really do appreciate y'all. I'm gonna get some sleep, but if someone could get these decks cleaned, I'd really appreciate it. And he heads below deck.
Does he always give speeches like this?
All the time.
Frequently, he's extremely inspiring if you actually listen to him.
This is actually one of the best.
That was such a great moment. Take inspiration, everybody who said something out loud there.
Hell yeah.
All right, so who's taking first watch then? Nissa?
Yeah, Nissa will take first watch.
All right. The rest of you head below deck.
As we all get in underneath and tucked into bed and everything, Mordella's gonna say to Timber, I heard you're looking for a new first mate.
Ahoy, matey.
And fade to black.
Ooh.
Spicy. Oh, wait, baby. Oh, my goodness. I can't handle this sometimes. Anyways. Nissa, can you make a wisdom saving
We
throw?
just lost like 5 viewers.
No, we still got the same 5.
Well, we should have lost like 5 viewers.
We should.
Next emote is ahoy, matey. Oh, Nissa, did you make that wisdom saving throw at disadvantage?
Oh, I'm making the wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
on. Everybody else is below deck.
I'm
You are
sorry.
man
I
in the
thought
helm.
it was Timber and Mordella without Ahoy matey thing. My bad. That's a nat 1.
Okay.
It's like in the horror movie when the kids start getting busy and then everybody got to get punished. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. I'm the first one to
Sorry.
go.
Sorry, Nissa.
As it was a warm day, and as it's cooling down, and you're piloting this ship, a thick fog begins to roll in. And soon it becomes almost impossible to see where you're going. And your watch ends. Who's up next?
I can do it.
All right, Ildane, you take the helm. And the fog has not dissipated. You put your hand in front of your face, it's hard to see. The fog is so thick. Nissa, as you... Oh, you guys thought I was done with Nissa. No. Nissa, as you go down into your cabin and get ready to settle down for your trance, the fog seems to creep through the planks and fill your room. Just as you go into your trance, the ship creaks softly, and your consciousness begins to waver. Suddenly, there's this deep, resonant voice in your mind. Nissa. Nissa, the waves are calling. Come. I have been waiting. And you don't remember walking above deck? Ildane, you can make a perception check at disadvantage. Yeah,
That's a 7.
you don't even hear over the sounds of the waves coming and crashing off the ship. You don't hear the hatch open and Nissa climb up on deck. And Nissa, you're still in this trance state, staring off the side of the ship into nothing, this fog. And you're standing at the edge of Mordella's Fury. You don't recall walking there. The air is cold and damp. And you hear the voice again. Jump, child of the Underdark. Let the sea cradle you. Come to me. And you may make another wisdom saving throw at disadvantage.
Okay. That's a 17.
So you succeed and you resist the compulsion to jump off of the ship into the water. And the voice appears again, softer and almost pleading. The surface cannot give you what you seek. Only the depths hold your truth. Jump and claim it. Now you can choose to jump in or step away.
Do I I'll look around the ship for a moment. Do I see Ildane?
You can't see more than 3 feet.
All right. Nissa will jump overboard.
Ildane, you can make a perception check to hear this. It won't be at disadvantage because it's sound.
Oh my god. Nope, no clue.
Nissa. Nissa, the water is colder than any you have ever known in your life. It's a biting chill that seems to seep into your very soul. And suddenly, you're awake. You're no longer in a trance. And you're disoriented, and you're struggling to find which way is up as you sink. But the water seems to stretch dark and endless in every direction. And the light from the moon has faded. You have sunk so deep. And the pressure begins to build up. It's a crushing weight that feels like the ocean's judgment. And yet you hear the voice again. Do not fear. The sea does not destroy. It transforms. Your vision begins to adjust. although you can't tell if it's your eyes or your mind that is changing. Around you, faint glimmers of light flicker like bioluminescent creatures, forming shapes that seem almost humanoid or dispersing. Shadows shift at the edge of your perception, some too large to comprehend. And then it dawns on you that you're breathing the water. And the panic kind of calms. You seek power to protect, to endure, or revenge? And that part seems almost like a question. To rise above the weak tides of the surface world. I am the abyss, and I can give it to you. All I ask is your service. Carry the will of the depths where the sea cannot reach. Spread my influence to the furthest shores. And a tendril of pure darkness brushes against your cheek. It's as soft as silk, yet you can tell that there's a strength in it that would tether you to your place and end your life if it wanted. You cannot see the creature that is connected to, but you know that this is a part of it. Swear yourself to me, Nissa, and I will make you a harbinger of the infinite depths. Do this, and no storm, no sea, no force of man shall stand against you.
Nissa will reach up and she'll kind of caress the tendril that's on her face. She'll close her eyes for a moment and she'll say, I do want power for my revenge. So yes, I will make a deal with you.
There is a searing pain at your neck, and you reach up, and the tendril has struck you. And this has now got a really badass anchor tattoo on the side of her neck.
Hell yeah.
And you appear back in the state of your trance in your room on your knees, but you are soaking wet in dripping seawater with a badass anchor tattoo on your neck.
Oh yeah.
Welcome to Warlock Level 1, Nissa. With this, I give you the power of the Eldritch Blast.
Heck yeah. I'm excited.
I hope you enjoyed that. That was fun to write.
Yeah.
That was so cool. I so enjoyed that. Great job.
It'd be really funny if you hit the Eldritch invocation to pull creatures towards you. Then the two of us could have like tug of war for bad guys
You push him away
around
from Ildane,
Ildane.
I'll pull him back. I'll pull him back to Ildane.
Actually, that sounds like Pong.
Be surrounded by them, and you're just like moving them all around me. So like off table or whatever, or on table, I don't know what it's called. Is this like the Fathomless?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my god, that's so awesome! Best patron ever. Sorry. Okay.
Alyssa's first real PC was a Fathomless Warlock, so she's been over here like rocking back and forth the entire time. So excited.
It's just this dark mass of tendrils, and like I said, sign me up, sailor.
Heck yeah. Oh, I got the tentacles behind me right now, so
Hey, Micah, you can
Can't
add
wait.
this cool new feature called water breathing.
I know. And I get a swimming
And then
speed of 40 feet.
Yeah.
Ooh. And I can't wait for the best part of any warlock, getting to see what their Eldritch Blast looks like.
Begging for short rest every 10 minutes.
Nah.
That's a warlock maid. I know. I did it. All right,
Warlock
Ildane,
just
you missed out. You were going to watch this whole thing take place.
Yeah, no, the dice do not seem to be like me. One more crap roll. Switch into physical dice. Like, geez, this is bad.
Those were bad. All right. But after about an hour, the fog begins to dissipate. It still lingers close to the water, but it's not so much around the deck of the ship anymore. And
Dana's seriously thinking that she like steered them out of the fog.
yeah,
That's how productive this evening was for Ildane.
you're ready to say Ildane, yeah, she is completely oblivious that somebody jumped off the ship. Really proud that she got you out of the fog, though. So, who was next?
Timber will go next.
Oh, I thought you weren't standing to watch.
Oh no. You gotta keep the morale up. So you gotta pretend you're still one of the lowly people.
Pretend
So every
he
once in a while
admits it.
you gotta debase yourself by doing the things they do. It raises morale. It's a weird thing.
mm-hmm.
So Ahoy Matey was rather quick then, huh?
Ooh, I mean, it's been like 7
Got
hours.
the job done.
Yeah, I was about to say Mordella's sleeping.
I wouldn't call it a long rest.
Don't hang that bait out in front of me. Nah, you got one with the level up anyway, so I couldn't punish it that way, right? Timber, you are back at the helm.
The wheel, as it were.
Yeah.
The wheel.
Compass.
Compass.
Looking around like, what could a compass be? I wonder. Oh well, I'm sure straight's the right direction.
Oh gosh.
Just make a D100 luck check for me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Winter's watch is going to be spent trying to get the ship back from whatever direction Timber sent it in. We're going to make
It's a
no
65.
distance the entire night.
Okay. Now I'm gonna roll a D100, and if I get below that 65, $71. It's totally not the right direction.
Yeah, you know what? Good. We're good.
Yeah, and you're sailing, and the sun breaks over the horizon. Can you make a perception check?
Absolutely.
Sun comes up in the east.
8.
Nope. You're pretty sure the sun rises in the north. I mean, that's why it's right in your face.
I mean, why else would it be there?
Do you ring reveille, Captain?
Yeah, absolutely.
There is a bell. You may ring it.
He's like, okay, be real delicate with this, and they just go, like just start shaking it as hard as he can.
Yeah. And you all are awoken at the rattle of a bell. You don't know if it's an alarm or somebody's attacking. The timber is ringing the hell out of that bell.
Winter goes 5 more minutes and rolls over back into bed.
Yeah. All hands on floor. I need all hands on the
God.
floor.
That
Shiver
hurts
my
some
soul.
timbers and furl the main lines.
Yeah, Mordella
hurt
gets up there
me
pretty quick.
on an emotional level so much.
Missa will run it pretty quick. Still, her clothes still damp. Wet.
Nope.
Yeah, actually, you guys can roll perception checks to see if you notice this giant in black ink anchor tattooed on Mrs. neck when she wakes up.
12?
9.
Also a 9.
These dice tonight. I gotta hurry up and start this fight.
Hey, Nessa, it's good to see you completely unchanged from yesterday.
No, Ildane notices it. I'm gonna say it's a 10. It's a
Oh.
giant anchor on her neck.
God.
Ildane
Missa
has
has covering
tattoos.
around her
I
neck
mean,
and
it's
mouth.
something
Yeah.
she would notice.
And so I'd be like, what did you? I don't remember you having that at the last port. When did you get your new ink?
Nissa, you don't know that the tattoo's there, obviously. You haven't seen it yourself yet.
But I know, like I felt the searing pain.
You felt the pain.
Or I
It
don't
touched
remember
you in
that.
the pain, and you know something was there, but you don't know what it is unless you would have looked at your reflection before the night was over.
Do I see what Ildane is like looking at? She's looking at my neck and saying this.
I would
Yeah.
say like yeah, when you point out like somebody's ink, like if you're specifically like pointing at one, you kind of do like a nod or like a hand gesture to kind of point at it. So I would say Ildane would have done something
Yeah,
too.
absolutely.
Missa will say, "Oh, yeah, I guess my face mask kind of came down some. I guess you haven't seen it before. That's usually keep covered up pretty well."
Yeah, Ildane, it's not a fresh tattoo. It's completely healed.
Wait a minute. An anchor tattoo on a drow?
Yeah.
That's where Ildane was kind of like, wait, what? Yeah. So I'll ask kind of Mordella's question, like, why the anchor?
There's water down there. We were at a port whenever we fought that fight for your family.
Yeah, but I think that really reflected a good memory to
My
get it.
We were
Anchor.
at a port.
my my family had a ship. They a few ships. They sailed and kind of transported some goods back and forth.
I know this is gonna backfire, but can Ildane do like a insight check to see if she believes what this is telling her?
Oh, absolutely. That's a deception versus an insight.
Do
On
it.
it.
13 for
On
me.
it.
So
I have a plus 12 to deception. That's a
I have
28.
a 13.
Nope.
God.
Her family owns all them boats. You never knew you were talking to a shrimp
Oh.
boat captain.
Yeah. I like believe wholeheartedly. Compared to that, holy shit. I rolled your modifier. That's embarrassing. Um, why aren't you driving?
I did for a little bit, but Timber is captain now, right? So
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he needs to like drive. Here.
Typically, it's the
Right.
lowest ranked person on the ship.
Yeah, like we could, like I know there's people in your family where you just kind of give them a job, even though they don't really deserve it. I think we're in that kind of a situation, so I'm thinking, he's the captain and Ildane will do the quote marks. But
Mutiny.
I think I drove us out of some fog last night, so I think even I can steer this better than Timber. So, what if you
Why are we
drive?
steering towards the sun?
That's because we're going north.
Mordella, can you roll me intelligence check?
Mordella's too dumb to figure this out. I'm gonna be very embarrassed.
Well, Ildane, I think that my skills would be better suited probably in the crow's nest, keeping a
4,
lookout for
Frankie.
us.
A 4.
So you spend some time with the compass. You don't quite understand how it's moving on its own. Like,
God, we're all dumb.
you had told me that you wanted to. If you would have done a better roll than that, I was going to give you
I understand. No. I
proficiency
get
in
it. And
navigator tools, but you can't figure
Mordella,
this
she's
out.
just looking at it. She's really confused. She's trying to think of like the right way to think about it, the right question to ask somebody, and she's like, "What the hell is this thing?"
It's moving like magic.
Yeah, she's just like looking at it like, "What?"
So I know Timber just said something about driving into the sun because that's where north was or something. I think she overheard something. And I think anybody from our plane would know that's not true. And so I'm gonna like
Hey, in the
gesture that
Feywild, it
and
rises in the north. Okay.
and so I'm gonna gesture to that conversation and like, listen, do you think you'd better be served on the crow's nest, or maybe imparting your knowledge of the fact that the sun does not rise in the north for our captain?
Would Nissa know this? Because she's been in the Underdark the whole time.
That's
She's just the first time
true.
on the
She doesn't know
surface.
shit about the sun.
Oh,
This
God,
we
we're
specifically
so
said this is
screwed.
her first time to the surface.
Yeah.
But she has ships, because I believe her.
We have
Oh,
ships in the Underdark. In the
right. So
Underdark.
how do you drive them?
I mean, we learn landmarks and stuff to get around. Because we don't have a sun down there.
Okay, this one, and she's gonna point towards the sun and be like, okay, when it rises in the morning, it comes up in the east. So we're not, actually, we are traveling, if it's still the morning, we are traveling directly east, not north.
Correct.
Um, and then it sets on the other side in the west.
Right now, you're actually sailing back towards Anvil's Hearth.
I don't know.
Mordella's gonna lean into Timber like the advisor, like, it actually is true that the sun comes up in the east, Captain Timber. I'm gonna try to say it quietly so as not to embarrass the captain.
I
In
want
the east.
to. Hang on, do I have that?
It would
I can't
appear
remember
that
which.
we are heading east, Captain Timber, instead of north.
Oh, never mind. That was a different character. I had that on.
Yeah. Timber holds up his hands. He's doing like he's doing like the left right thing. Like, oh, you know what it is? It's the whole. I'm not used to the nautical stuff, and I got my starboards and my ports. We're all good. Um, I think it's time. I think a good captain should really spend more time looking at the big picture and not driving. So, Winter, would you like to drive for a little bit?
Sure.
Now,
Cool, thank
yeah.
you.
You grew up in a jungle tribe. You got a little bit of an idea what north, south, east, and west are. So
Do I know how
you
to drive a boat? No.
You
But I'm
don't.
gonna figure it out.
But you've watched Timber spin this helm, and the ship seems to steer in that direction, and then he has to straighten it back out. Otherwise, it'll just keep going in circles. You've picked up that much, and you get the ship on a northward bearing. You have no idea how long you've been heading east, but now we're headed north again. However, this detour, you see on the horizon sails break. The ship's about twice the size of yours, and
Really nothing to worry about.
traveling quite quickly.
Sure, they're just excited to see us.
Make a perception check. Anybody who's looking out or seeing this.
Yep.
18.
30-20.
3.
29.
Holy shit. Nissa is looking into the ethereal plane with no spells. At the moment you see that it's flying no flag, but it is on a course that is going to intercept yours.
And I kind of sit and let everybody know I'm gonna send my echo out. So I gotta sit out of the way and kind of protected. And then I can send her like I think it's like up to 1,000 feet, so I'm just gonna say like 900 feet and above. And then that way I can relay back whatever I see once they come into view.
Sure, make a additional perception check. Because that's still, I mean, that's closer, but I mean, it's going to take some time as you guys are on these courses.
Oh, that's the highest roll yet. 17.
Hey, 17 is good. There are
Hey.
a lot of sailors on the deck of the ship running around doing things, like loading cannons and readying shot. And you can see that there is a person in the crow's nest, and they're looking right out at where your ship is and shouting things down.
So I'm gonna relay back to them, be like, I think they don't look friendly. They're loading cannons, and the person in their crow's nest is pointing our direction. It doesn't seem very friendly.
How far away are they from us?
You're probably looking now as this stuff's getting relayed, things are being done. You're looking at probably 180 seconds until they would be within some kind of firing range.
180 seconds.
We don't have cannons, right?
I don't know. Did anybody ever look?
I did an inventory.
Oh yeah, that's, you know what? That's a good plan.
Whew.
So normally there was a check at a table, but you inventoried everything. So I'm going to give you the max amount that was possible to get in this.
Whew.
You guys have
0.
6 cannons.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
enough powder to blow them all off. You got a pile of cannonballs. The problem is they are set up, all 6 pointing out of your starboard side. And if something were to come up on your port, it would take pulling the cannons back, turning them around, and pushing them to the other side. Or in this time you guys are prepping, you could stick 3 on each side. These cannons are +7 to hit. And they do 2d12 +7 bludgeoning damage.
Dang.
It is an
That's-
action to load and an action to fire. So you could have teams of 2, or each of you man 1. It would just depend on how you guys want to do this.
So I'm gonna relay that to them. And I'm going to start heading down and moving it so there's 3 cannons. I shall ask the group, do we want to assume that we could turn this boat so we're always hitting out the starboard side? Or do we want to even it out? So we have less risk, I guess.
Captain,
Well, I mean, obviously, I'm an expert ship driver, but perhaps we should just have 3 on each side, just in case. That way. And he looks around and looks at Mordella and then looks at the rest of the group without Vrak and is like, we're not, with the exception of you, Ildane, we're not necessarily the most muscly
Ildane
adventuring
will just
party in the
play
history of the world.
loader, haster, and she'll play loader. I love it.
So it might be, we probably don't want to be doing a lot of strength checks in the middle of a combat.
Ildane kind of looks around and realizes that Brack is gone. It just goes, oh yeah, okay. And then like you'll see her shoulders like kind of slump, and she'll be like, "I'll be setting up the cannons." So I'm gonna go down and start moving them around so they're 3 on each side, and then I would actually like, if I have time to, load all 6 right now. So they're like
Make a
loaded.
dexterity check. Look at that. You load all of them.
20.
They are all preloaded.
All right.
Hey, I don't look so sad, Ildane. It's just that Timber and the McSunshines now have a new muscle mommy. That's how you say it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
This
Okay.
is gonna
That would
run
take
out.
some time, though, and you guys are about to be intercepted, so I'm going to allow everybody else to kind of take an action here.
Is there any way for me to make it so they can't like T-bone us? Like,
Somebody would have
I
to
know that's, like,
sacrifice their cannon duties for ship driving.
I can do that. That's why Winter was asking, is to like,
Yeah, there can definitely be
So-
checks to steer the ship in certain ways, however you guys want to maneuver it.
plus she can Eldritch blast people off the ship if she's on top.
Yes. So, the way I plan on doing this little combat, if I find it, it is. So we are going to get a token represents the ship, Timber, and McSunshines. And we are going to get a token for the pirates. I need a large creature. Currently, I will draw for you the situation. You guys are on course north. They are making a line to interrupt you. Your ship will have on this map 20 feet of movement, and theirs has 30. And each of you will have your turns to do what you want to do on your turns, even if you can't see your tokens. We can theater of the mind what's happening on the ship itself. So, before we start this, let's go ahead and take a bio break. We'll be back in 5 minutes. Awesome. And we are back. Bring up the map.
Rounds are still going to be 6 seconds, right?
Yeah. And it'll be a normal turn. So the other rule that I forgot to explain is you guys are headed in this direction. That means that you cannot move straight laterally or any direction backwards. And moves diagonal cost an extra point of movement because you've got to turn a ship. And I'm sure Max can tell you, as he has run aground, that sometimes they make a bit wider turn than you want.
It's called advance and transfer. It's no biggie. We're good.
Nerds.
So,
Yep.
go ahead.
I would like have one request.
Yeah.
The right before combat starts, that I get to cast Bless. And Winter's gonna need to do checks. I'm gonna need to do checks. And then who's
Why
like
not Captain
doing
Timber?
guys you yeah. Okay, so those 3 people are getting Bless, which is a D4, I believe.
Hmm?
Yep, D4 to attack roll or save.
Hell yeah, and I'll allow you to use those for cannon checks. So you guys can go ahead and roll initiative. And you will have to tell me your initiative.
We get to do our
rolls.
one action before the ship approaches.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
25.
gonna cast invisibility on Winter.
Hell yeah.
So while she's steering the ship, she can do so invisibly.
That is awesome. Hildane got a 6. Mordella, your initiative?
11.
All right, Nissa was a
A
30. That's disgusting. 30. All right, Timber
At
got
25.
a 20. Winter got a 25.
Is that invisibility or greater invisibility? On
Regular
I think that
invisibility.
Okay, so and when if you attack or cast a spell is when you lose it, right?
Yep.
And then
Yep.
greater
If
is
she's
okay.
just steering the ship, she should be fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, and they rolled a 24 on their initiative. So, Nissa.
I guess Nissa is going to ready a cannon for whenever they get within range.
All right, so range
Fire.
is 50, 150.
So we're just right out of range. I'll wait
But
till we
you
get
can,
closer,
yeah, you can
so I'm
hold your
not
action. Yeah.
rolling with disadvantage. Yeah.
All right, Winter, you are driving the boat, so you get to move the token.
Okay. So for this one, I want to go, you said 20, so I just want the ship to go 20 feet forward.
Okay.
But I want to prep the turn when they start getting closer.
Okay, you're getting ready to turn the ship.
Yeah.
You are now in range, so you may fire, Nissa.
What do I roll? What is this?
+7 to hit.
7.
Plus
and
7. Okay.
Damage is 2d12 plus 7.
That's gonna be a 22.
That's going to hit.
And then 2d12 plus 7. Nice. That's 27 points of damage.
Nice. 27 points of bludgeoning. All right. All right, Winter, steer the boat. You prep to turn it. That puts us at the pirate ship.
Yarr.
30. And they are going to fire. Three cannons.
Hmm.
That is an 18, a 10, and a 13. I think only one of those hits, right?
Our AC is 19.
So none of
The
those
AC
hit.
of the ship is 19.
Oh man, why did I put that so high? Okay.
Let's go.
All
Initially, we were
three.
attacking the ship.
All three sail wide. Timber, you were up.
All right. I am going to cast Bigby's Hand.
Ooh.
And it is going to appear right on the deck of the other ship. And then I'm going to use the Forceful Hand feature where I get to make a. Would you say the person driving the other ship is medium or smaller?
Yeah, it's a medium humanoid.
Okay, then I get to roll advantage on a contested grapple check
Okay.
with a +8.
Ooh.
So that'd be a not 17 plus 2. That'd be a 17 plus 8. That'd be a 25.
They got a 22.
Okay, so I can, with Bigby's hand, I can push them up to 30 feet. So I am going to push the person driving the ship right off the side.
And a bosun is carried off the rear of the ship and into the drink. And I'm going to guess that Bixby's hand's going to drown him. So we're not going to worry about him.
Yeah.
And another
good.
sailor
And-
runs up to grab the helm as the captain keeps screaming orders.
Okay. That is my turn.
Amazing. After Timber is Mordella.
All right, well, she's down below deck with Nissa, so she's gonna follow her lead, jump on one of the cannons, blast a shot. That's only a 12 to hit.
Ooh, 12 is not going to hit, unfortunately. As the cannon flies wide. Want to take any of your bonus actions on your turn? You may.
No, actually, I'm good right now. Thank you.
All right, Ildane.
Trying to think. Yes. I'm going to fire one cannon.
Okay.
20. That is, let's see, 16 to hit.
16 just misses.
Okay. So I get 2 attacks.
Hey, wait a minute, you're blessed.
Ooh.
Yeah, so
Yay.
that's going to be a hit
And it's
as soon as you roll that.
Okay. Okay, and then
2d12 plus 7.
12. So that's gonna be 12 plus 7, which would be 19. And then I have an extra attack. Could that be loading?
You have an extra attack. I would allow you to run to another cannon and fire it, but it's on the other side of the ship.
Okay.
So I won't say that you can load because that's multiple
Okay.
actions that I'm putting into
Yeah.
one.
Okay. Then damn. Okay. I'm actually going to would you say that my echo could fire a cannon or no?
What would be the means of lighting? Would you have set a candle up beforehand?
Yeah, no. It's So I was trying to figure out like if I could like
No, I was gonna let you do it, but I
load
was
and
gonna.
then
Yeah,
do it. Yeah.
I gave you a
Okay.
chance.
No, we're good. Okay. But I'm going to move to Nissa's cannon.
Okay.
So she'll have to fire first.
Or
Damn, this is
she could try to
complicated.
load it for you to fire.
That'd work. Okay.
However you
I will
guys
go
want to
to
do that.
Nissa's, and whatever way it works out, I will help the other way. That's my turn.
As you guys move in and this initial volley happens, you realize your disadvantage as all of their cannons are swiftly reloaded. Nissa, you are up.
All right. How big is the opening where the cannons are? Can I like see out it, see the ship?
Yeah.
All right. Do I see like the helm and everything?
Yep.
All right. Right behind. So this is gonna stick her head out so no one sees this. And in her arm, she's gonna like aim towards the guy that is steering the ship, and her eyes are gonna flicker like a deep sea blue, um, and a tentacle is gonna appear behind the helmsman, the guy steering the ship, and it's gonna make an attack against him.
Hell yeah.
Let me see. Where is that? There it is. I think it's just sorry. New stuff, try to figure it out. There it is. Okay. Oof. I'm gonna use my inspiration to reroll.
Okay, go ahead.
Yay, that's a 23 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Um, for 9 cold damage.
Okay.
Um, yeah, and this tentacle is just flipping around there. Um,
I need you to roll a stealth check at disadvantage because Ildane is standing right there watching you.
all right. Come on, 2 good rolls, 2 good rolls. That's a 15.
That's a perception check from Ildane at
Come on, Ildane.
advantage because you're standing right next. You don't even need it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm probably just gonna look over because we're in battle, so I'm just gonna be like,
You thought she was going to load the cannon
Huh.
or something?
yeah. So I was just like, huh, okay. And then I saw everything happen. And I'm like, yeah, we'll talk about this later, right, Nissa?
And then she's gonna come back in. What? What? What are you talking about? As she goes to grab a cannonball and load it with her
Winter.
action.
Winter, you may
We'll
move
talk
the
about
ship.
it
Oh
later.
no, I'm using my action to load the cannonball. That was my bonus action for the
Oh, shit.
tentacle.
Okay. Nice.
What's to load?
Yep, it is a strength athletics check of 16.
Oh, I shouldn't be the one loading this, but here we go. Hey, 18.
Hey, yep, you get her loaded. It's a struggle, but you got her.
Oh, there you go, Dana. You can fire this one.
All right, Winter.
I want to, now that we're closer, which means they'll have a really bad turning radius for how big of a ship they are. I want the ship to go 15 feet diagonally.
Well, yeah. Okay, yeah, because once you move, then you get the other ones. Yep, because that's the direction you're headed. And you pull up right beside them?
Yeah, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull up right beside them, which gives anyone on that side of the ship the ability to shoot at the ship. And then I'm going to continue kind of going that direction because if they chase us, even though they're faster, they still have to turn the entire ship around to do so.
Absolutely.
Might
Oh
buy us some
my
time.
fucking goodness.
There's
The
so many pirate deck wizards.
So,
the
so
pirates are
Frankie,
next.
did you pay Caden to drive the boat like that just so you could pull
Nope,
this map up?
I didn't, but I'm so glad that it worked out that way. I mean, it's perfect. So I need to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
I'm also invisible.
There would be a tentacle right here too.
Okay. These 6.
No, I was planning to do this from the beginning, just kind of like go out the back because I was thinking like element of surprise. They wouldn't be expecting that. But the second he said like going diagonal and turning around was like more difficult, I'm like, haha, more
Yeah,
benefit.
yeah. If it wasn't for the spell that immediately controls water and stopped your ship, and then the hooks flying across from each of those pirates lined up there, as the ships are tethered together and they begin pulling your ship closer. We're in the real initiative order now. So allow me. The boat fight was just a distraction. I was going to get in close and do this, but
Ooh, are we re-rolling initiative? That would be most excellent.
I will allow re-rolls. Go ahead.
Oh, you're awesome.
Can I
I may
not?
not do any better.
Could we also be allowed
Can
to
I
keep
choose
our
not
initials?
to?
Nope, we're all in or we're all out.
Oh, come on!
I rolled a
We have the
I can
same
read.
initiative.
Okay, I'll re-roll. I had a 30, but I'll re 26.
Oh, darn.
Yeah, 26 from 30.
Darn.
Oh man.
Darn.
Let's get out the freaking
15.
Next.
Okay, Mordella, what'd you roll?
4.
Why is Mordella's?
My Mordella initiative is just bad. I just
Alright.
roll bad. She's got a 3 bonus. It's not even the worst bonus. I just
Big-
roll poorly.
Does Big B's hand get its own initiative?
No, it's a bonus action of mine.
Okay, because it rolled initiative for it. It's so weird.
Yeah, it's because I couldn't find a good token, so it's like a monster thing. So
Nissa, your ship is immobilized. You are tethered. You could fire the cannon,
Sorry.
but at this proximity, shrapnel might be a problem for your friends up on the upper decks.
Oh, that's just me.
Right.
Go right ahead.
Can I fit through the hole where the
Yeah.
cannons are? Yep. Would I be on this side if we're firing at the ship, or were we firing from this
you
side?
got that makes sense. And Winter would be back
Okay.
here. Timber, where did you say you were?
Dane was right next to me.
Yep.
Yeah. Nissa will look to Dane and she's gonna be like, I'm going over to the ship. Keep up if you can. And she's gonna dive out.
I don't have a tentacle.
She's gonna jump into the water. How much movement would that be diving into the water from there?
I'm gonna give you stepping out, climbing out that window. We'll say you've used 20 feet.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20. And then she's going to look up at these guys from underwater as she extends her hand, her eyes are going to go to a deep ocean blue again. And she is going to cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay, I'm going to give cover just because of the angle you're at. You got to think
Okay.
it's up the side of the ship. So at the angle you're at, he is going to have partial cover.
Okay, that's fine. All right. So
Uh,
first,
Pirate A has already taken damage.
yeah, let's shoot at Pirate A. That's
And
a
this
22 to
bosun
hit.
is dead, so I'm removing that bosun. 22 to hit?
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So that is 3 points of force damage. Second, Eldritch Blast. That's only a 14 to hit.
14 just hits.
Oh, nice. That's 3 more force damage. Is he still up?
Bloodied.
Third, Eldritch Blast. That's a 25 for 9 force damage. Um,
All right.
and what they would see coming up out of the water firing at these people, is like the form of spectral like tentacles intertwined with bioluminescent glimmers, um, kind of reminiscent to like anglerfish.
Nice.
And as it's flying through, like glowing like seawater is suspended in air for a moment before it dissipates.
That's badass. All right.
And the tentacle's gonna attack from the bonus action.
Hell yeah.
So let me get to the tentacle. 24 for 10 points of cold damage.
Okay.
And his speed is reduced by 10 feet
That's
until the start of my next turn.
okay.
All right, and then do it for Nissa.
All right. Next up is the bosun. Get here. And he's going to throw a hook down at you, Nissa. Uh, 15. I don't think that hits.
That doesn't.
Okay. So, winter is up.
Okay, so if I'm not driving, there's no real benefit to me like being invisible right now. So I'm gonna go like that so you can get all 4 of them. The planks underneath them are going to rot under their feet as I cast Wither and Bloom.
Okay.
So they need to make a Constitution 17 saving throw as necrosis and like this water rot tries to like climb up their bodies from the wood planks underneath.
All right. So the bosun failed and pirate C failed. B and A passed.
Okay. So so the ones that failed take 12 damage. The ones that passed take 6. And the planks stay as they are, like withered and rotten.
Okay. And the bosun takes 12. Pirate C takes 12. Pirate A is dead. Pirate B takes 6. All right. Even though he passed, he still died.
Eh.
Is that end your turn?
doot. Yeah.
All right, the pirate captain is up next. Let me pull up his stat block. Does the tentacle get a reaction as he moves out of range?
I think it's like spiritual weapon, so no.
Okay. Moves down to here.
Remember, he has 10 feet left. He loses 10 feet of movement.
Yeah, I don't think I used up all 40 feet of his movement. No, that was only 15
Okay.
feet to get there.
Okay.
And he is going to dimension door to here. And he looks at all of you and says, "You got no chance. Give us the ship, and we'll let you take a dinghy. Fight us, and off to the drink with you." All right, Timber, you
Which
are up.
one said that?
The pirate captain who just dimension doored to the forecastle of your ship.
Yeah, you and I are
Oh.
underneath and can't actually hear it.
Oh, okay.
Timber's up.
Okay. First thing I'm going to do is use my bonus action to move Big B's hand right there. And I'm going to make an opposed. I'm going to try to push, right? So, what do I get?
You're picking on my wizards?
That's either an 18 or a. Hang on, I get advantage.
Let me see what I get with my -2 to strength checks. Oh, a 2.
I got a 22, but if you need, hang on. I'll throw my less on there. 25.
I rolled a 2.
Um,
And it's -2. I got a 0, dog.
All right. So, I only need to push him 5 feet, but I can push him 30. So I'm going to push him the full 30.
There is a grid on
And-
there. So it's kind of hard to see, but 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 gets him there.
Perfect. And then I will move. What is that guy? I don't like swashbucklers are lame. Yeah, I'll start moving. The grid is faint. Let me make sure I got the distance right. Can get right to the stairs, so I will do that. All right, there's my bonus action. For my action, I'm going to. I saw this guy Dimension Door, which makes me think he might have Counterspell. So then. Sorry, I was not expecting him to be there. So I'm just gonna do.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do I'm just gonna do a chromatic orb at him.
Okay.
Actually, hang on. Oop, that's not what I want to do. Ignore that. All right, we're going to try this instead. I'm going to do color spray, which is a 15-foot cone. So I might need to get a little bit closer. Which
It's a deck save, isn't it?
will blind. It is. No, it's kind of like sleep.
Ah, okay.
So I rolled 6d10s and got a 20.
So is
So
that
unless he has less than 20 hit points, he is not affected.
yeah, unfortunately he's got way more than that.
Would he like to waste a counterspell on it just in case?
No, and I had no plans of counterspelling your chromatic orb either. He's waiting
Just
for
throwing it
something
out
called
there.
a Starfire Blast.
All right. Well, I am also waiting for a Starfire Blast, and I have plenty of movement left. I'm going to go 5, 10, 15. All right, get me right there. All right. That is my turn.
Okay. Swashbuckler is going to make her way up to the side of the ship. And Nissa, she's going to throw a dagger down at you.
Okay.
That's a 25 to hit for 15 piercing damage.
I'll use what is it? Uncanny dodge to take half.
Okay.
So is it 8 you round up for us, right?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Next one is also going to throw a dagger. But miss with a 10. This one is going to engage the hand. First, make a dagger attack. That won't hit it, but it gets 2 rapier attacks with melee. So, first one. That also misses Big B's hand. This one. 23 hits it for 15 piercing damage.
Okay.
This one also going to run at Big B's hand. First the dagger. Get advantage, that hits. But see if I crit. Nope. 24 for 8 piercing. Now the 2 rapiers. Crit fish. Those miss. Second rapier. Natural 20. There we go. 15 plus the roll. So 22 piercing damage.
Okay.
Okay, and Ildane.
Okay. So I'm gonna go here. My echo right here. And then I'm gonna bonus action teleport.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm gonna throw my javelin.
Oh, no! What did I do? What did I fucking do?
Dude, all you had to do is look in the camera and see how like antsy she's been for like 4 turns now. It's like, oh, don't move anymore. Don't move.
God, and you kept moving them over, and I was just sitting here, and I'm like, please don't laugh or do
That
anything
is
in the
fucking
camera.
insane.
Boy, are
Wait,
you out of
what?
range for counterspell? Oh man.
What's not a spell?
Yeah, it's not.
The only.
That's
Let's see.
true.
All right.
So
One good thing I have is
is
that they got +5 to dex checks. All right.
DC 13. Dexterity saving throw.
Well, that's a natural 20, so I got 1 failure, 1 pass. Okay, so failure, pass, failure, pass. Let's keep this up. Failure, pass. Pirate B I'm on now is a failure. Pirate C is a pass. Pirate D. Natural 20 again. Why am I wasting them on these? And the first mate. It's a 23. Okay.
So they take the failures take that sucks. 12 lightning damage, and then the saves take 6.
So
And then
failure
let's see
takes
if the
12.
javelin hits. And that was a nat 1, so he does not get hit by the javelin, just the lightning. Or actually, no, he didn't. He took half damage.
2 takes 12. Pirate bosun. Okay. 12. He is now bloodied. Pirate B failed. Takes 12. He is now bloodied. Pirate C and Pirate D passed. So they only take 6, but that's okay. It's still enough to bloody Pirate C. D6. It's fine. And finally, the first mate, natural 20. 6. But all told, that was a shit ton of damage. So good play. Good way to punish me. That was play of the game.
It was so awesome. And then with my second attack, I'm gonna beat up on your wizard.
Yep.
And that's gonna be, oh my god, 13 to hit.
13 hits a fucking wizard.
Yay. Okay, so that, and I'm gonna go ahead and throw that tattoo on there. Alright. That is 16 slashing plus 6, 11, 16.
Yes, you liquefy
17.
my wizard.
Ooh.
Pirate deck wizard D is actually considering running for the hills, watching what you do to this wizard.
Ooh, that's my turn. Oh wait, you know what? I have an action surge. Oh, we just do this again. Forgot. Let's see. Hold on. Before I moved. Oh damn, he's too far. Shit. Okay, so I'm gonna go after Swashbuckler A.
Okay.
So let's see. That was so let's see. Unleashed Incarnation. God damn, 17 to hit.
17 just hits.
Okay, and then used my tattoo already. So that is 9 damage. Nope, 9 plus 8, 17 damage. Okay.
Okay.
Sure, I pop that box. Alright. Ooh, those are better. 27 to hit. 4, 16, 17 more damage. And Unleash Incarnation.
Bloody, by the way.
19 to hit for another 12, 16 damage. That's my turn.
Damn. That's a lot of damage. All right. Got some pirates that are going to go. He's going to come here. Find pirates. Multi-attack, so they get 2 dagger attacks. Okay. First attack at the echo is at advantage. 17 to hit. I think that hits your echo, right?
Nope. AC 18.
Okay, second attack. Hey, 18 on the die for 23. So the echo is dismissed. Just move her over there because I know she'll be out again. All right. C. Going to get out of this line. Not get into another one. Probably will. Hildane, you got 2 daggers coming at you. Natural 20.
It doesn't crit because of my shield.
Well, lucky you as you take 7 piercing damage. Second dagger.
Your voice just doesn't sound like it's happy.
It's a miss.
Oh.
I wonder why. No, they're just lining up a different way. Moved it here. And he's going to throw 2 daggers at it. That's a dirty 20, which I know misses. And a 25.
Spectral wings. I'm not
Okay.
even gonna make him feel good about it.
All right. It is now the deck wizard's turn. And can I get a wisdom saving throw from you, Eldane?
God damn it. An 8.
Cool. You are held.
Oh, I do something. Hold on.
Don't you have a
re-roll
ring?
something.
Don't you
Yeah.
have a ring? What am I thinking?
Oh, do I have a ring?
Do you still have the ring of free action?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
There you go. So
I
you
can't
are
be
not
held.
affected by the whole person and he wasted his spell?
I can pretend.
Okay. Now the deck wizard back by Bigby's hand, and he is just going to say nope to that. Move over here. And yeah. He is going to cast Fog Cloud. Nope, I need that to be a circle.
Why is
Why is there a crocodile?
I don't know why things keep popping up, and I stopped asking questions a long time ago.
Don't.
Yeah, but Frankie, as soon as you saw that long ass bar on the side, come on. You should have known.
There we go. That's a Fog Cloud. Okay. This deck wizard is going to bonus action Misty Step back onto the ship. Wring out his robes. What has he got for cantrips? He's going to Ray of Frost the dwarf.
Can he see me through the fog cloud?
Nope, he'll do so at disadvantage. And he will miss with a 12. First mate. Then bonus action dash. Mordella.
Mordella's gonna try to cast a spell. She's gonna try to cast Conjure Animals.
Okay.
Okay. She's gonna summon 4 crocodiles.
Hell yeah.
Yep. This is like one of my favorite movies growing up was Hook. This is that.
She's just gonna go ahead and step back here so she can look up through the grating.
Okay.
But the upper deck. All right. May I take the crocodile turns?
Yes, you may.
Oh yes.
They get a turn when they're summoned. That's awesome.
They're supposed to roll initiative, but I just immediately after your turn is your summons turn.
All right, so we'll start. We'll just kind of go left to right. So starting with the one on Pirate Deck Wizard B, a 6 to hit, a 6
Miss.
to hit on First Mate. The
Miss.
Swashbuckler C, a 20 to hit,
Hit.
and Wizard C, a 20 to hit.
Hit.
Okay. For the Swashbuckler, 5 damage. For the Wizard, 11 damage, piercing. Each of them is grappled.
It's Wizard C. All right, they're grappled.
On their turn, the escape DC is 12.
Okay.
That's Mordella's turn.
Any one of those concentrating on fog cloud?
C was. I will make his concentration check. Yeah, it's 25.
Turn.
Darn.
All right. If that ends Mordella and the Crocodile's turns, we are back at the top
it
with
does.
Nissa.
All right.
Hey.
Can Nissa climb up onto the ship with her movement?
See, you're 5, 10, 15 feet away, and then it's 30, or not 30, 25 feet up.
Would it help that I get 40 feet of swim speed?
Well, that just means I don't count water as difficult terrain.
Yeah.
So that gets you up there. So you could take the dash action and get up.
I'll bonus action dash.
Okay. Put you up on deck.
Perfect. All right. And this is like a fog cloud that I'm in here.
Correct. So
right?
it's heavily obscured. Any attacks made will be at disadvantage.
Okay. I am. I'm going to cast Arms of Hadar on myself. Oh, I shouldn't have rolled. Yeah, well, yeah.
Yes.
So, anything within 10 feet of me. Do I have any movement after climbing up from that with my bonus action dash?
If you do, I give you like with the dash climb. I'll give you 10 feet more.
Okay, so I'll move here. And then, so I think all three of these pirates, or the pirate bosun and then the pirate C and D, need to make a strength saving throw.
19 for the bosun.
That passes. Looking for a 16 or higher.
Right. 8 for the D. And 8 for C. So C and D failed. The bosun passed.
So it's 4 necrotic damage for those that failed, and they cannot take reactions until their next turn, and then on a successful save they take half, so 2 points of necrotic damage.
All
That was
right.
my action, bonus action movement. That is it for Nissa. She's just got like tentacles coming off of her now.
All right. Big B's hand. Or no, we're taking its
Oh,
turn
I was
on
taking
yours.
it as a bonus
Yep.
action on my turn.
You're right. It's just in the initiative order. Got me confused. All right. The bosun is back up. Nissa is going to attack you. It will be a straight roll. He pulls out that hook and rope again. 14 misses. Okay. Winter.
Okay. So now that they're all clustered up nicely, I'm gonna cast Wither and is it Wither and Bloom?
Don't you need to be able to see?
Do I? Hold up. It says centered on a point within range. Not that I need to see it.
Okay. So you said right here?
Yeah.
So, or do you want to get Nissa with heals?
Yeah, I want to get Nissa with heals.
Okay. So right there.
So that is a Constitution saving throw of 17.
Okay. Swashbuckler. First one, fail. Second one, pass. Pirate. Bosun. Natural 20. Why is it on my saves that I'm getting these? Because he's got 1 hit point left. He's going to die anyways. It was a valiant effort, my friend. And Pirate C. Fail.
Okay. So if they fail, they take 13 damage. If they saved, they take 6. And then Nissa, you have the option to roll 2 of your hit dice right now and take the healing from that immediately.
I'm actually good on hit points. Most of the damage went from temporary hit points. So,
Okay.
thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Does that end your turn?
It does.
All right. The captain is up. Quite upset seeing what the goings on, and he'd be like, "Don't say I didn't give you an offer." He is going to back up here. And he is at 7th level going to cast Fireball.
You know what? I'm gonna have to at least roll to counterspell that one.
Okay?
Yeah, 60 feet. I'm within range. So, what is the? If he's 7, I have to roll an. What do I have to roll again?
It's
You have to
10.
roll a spell check that is equal to the DC of 10 plus the level of the spell being cast. You're just going to add, if I'm not mistaken, I might want to double check this. I think you just add your spell modifier.
Yep.
I don't even know if you get your proficiency to this. I think you
Nope,
just
it
get
is
your spell
just the spell
modifier.
modifier.
So, like, just
Which
your
for
intelligence
me is
modifier,
the
that's it.
plus 5. All right, so I'll roll a d20, add 5 to it. Come on. Yep, just about. Didn't quite get there.
You have bless.
Do you have bless? All right, I will roll the d4. That was what? 9 plus 5 is 14, so I need at least a 3 here.
So blesses to any check? I thought it's not just attacks and saving throws.
Saves and attacks.
Oh, if it's just saving attack, then
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
this
Yeah.
doesn't count. This is a check.
Dang.
And disregard, I failed and lose that spell slot.
All right, I got a lot of d6 to roll. And the ship will take this damage as well.
So does Mordella need
I'm-
to roll
I'm
a
tracking.
dexterity roll for underneath the
You said you went
deck?
to where the grates are, so it's coming through the grates.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Shitty roll though. Well, I mean, not really. 38 fire damage.
Well, I gotta take it all.
It's a dex save. DC 16.
All right, I passed.
Okay, so you will take 19.
Okay. And the ship takes 38, which I'm tracking that.
Yep. And the deck is on fire.
Oh, man.
Winter, did you roll the deck save?
I did not. Sorry.
Well, she's doing that. I got to roll
25.
to maintain
Okay,
concentration.
so you take 19 as well.
And I
Ooh.
lost concentration on Big B's hand.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right. That was the captain's turn, and he smiles maniacally. And Timber, you are up. Your tricorn
All right.
sizzles.
Easy day. All right. I'm going to use my movement and a cunning action dash to get right up to the. Come on now. Get right up. So that's 45 feet of movement to get right there.
Hell yeah.
And I'm going to look at it. I'm going to be like, hey, man, I got as one captain to another. What's a compass? And then I'm going to cast Thunder Step
Oof.
and move to his helm. And he
Okay.
needs to make
A con
a.
save, right, on Thunderstep?
I believe it is, but let me verify. Con save. Constitution
not-
DC 19.
Dirty 20?
Okay. Well, he will still take 25 divided by 2, 13 damage. Thunder, if it matters.
Okay.
All right. And then I will kind of look across the water and place my hand on his helm
Oof.
and just wink at him.
Oh. He sees red. All right. Swashbuckler A is up. Going to make a disadvantage attack. No. She's going to move here and make a shove attack. Against Dane, that'll be opposed athletics. DC
30-20.
19. You just beat it as she attempts to shove you off the ship.
Whew.
Okay, Swashbuckler B. Going to run up. And this will be just a straight roll. First dagger attack. Going to miss. 2 rapier attacks. Both miss. Swashbuckler C. Going to just dash, I suppose. There's 60 feet. Wow, that gets me all the way down there. Okay. D is also going to dash here. Hildane.
All right. Gonna summon my echo. I'm still in fog, so it's still a straight roll.
Do you have to see where you summon your echo? I don't know. It's just a question I've never had to ask you before.
Unoccupied space I can see within 15 feet
can
of
see.
me.
You can't see.
Okay. So, yeah, we didn't summon her yet. Okay. So I'm gonna attack this guy with a 15 to hit.
Is that disadvantage?
No. Oh, that's a disadvantage. Because
Yeah.
the other one was a 20.
And a 15 misses.
Damn it.
You already did like 130 damage this fight, so
And
I don't want to
want
hear
do
it.
130 more. I'm going to move.
Okay.
Take opportunity attack.
Yes, you will. Just one. Not that they're hitting anything today. Yeah, a 9.
All right. I'm gonna move. Oh, I'm gonna move to this little wizard here.
God
Summon
damn
my
it.
echo. We're gonna try this shit again. Come on. Oh, 26 to hit.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna just slap tattoo on it because it's fun. So that's 12 slashing and 5, 10, 15, 22 damage.
Okay. That's not enough to kill him, but he is bloodied.
Cool. We'll unleash that incarnation.
Okay.
Is 24 to hit, and then this one will be
I
10
don't think.
damage.
Yeah, scary. Well, he had 10 hit points left exactly. So.
Yay! All right, that'll be my turn then.
Awesome. All right. Nissa, this pirate in front of you is going to make a disadvantage attack.
Okay.
Miss with a 13. Bonus action disengage. And step out of the fog cloud. Away from you.
Good.
All right. That wizard is focusing on maintaining concentration. So he's going to turn to Timber and try to Ray of Frost him. So that's an 18 to hit.
18 exactly hits.
All right. So he gets 3d8. So that is 14 cold damage, and your movement is. Are you going to use absorb elements? Or not?
I don't think absorb elements does cold, but let me
Oh,
verify.
damn.
Oh, it does do cold. Yeah,
That's what I
I'll do
thought.
absorb elements.
Yep. So it'd be 7 cold damage, but your movement is still reduced, right? Yep. 10 feet. Awesome. He will use his movement, get down and around, and kind of take cover from the other wizard. Okay, now this wizard is going here. Which spell? Sorry about that. I just need to look up the rules on this spell. Yeah, I need a strength saving throw from Eldane. Shouldn't be a problem for you, as he casts telekinesis.
17.
Oh man, 17. You just
Oh, I
met
have
the
blessed.
DC.
Oh,
You just
I
met
was
the
like, wait, I
DC.
have blessed.
As he attempted to use telekinesis to throw you off the ship, learning a little something from Timber. What he did to him. First mate. Move up. Shoot a hand crossbow at you, Eldane. You're the only one who can see. Disadvantage for distance. That's going to be a miss. Mordella, finally back to you.
All right, so if she were to use movement to try to run up from beneath the deck, how much movement would it take for her to get up?
With the ladder well, it's 10 feet.
Okay. She climbs up to 10 feet. She's gonna hop this rail. I don't know how far that goes down, so if she takes fall damage, you tell me.
No, you're fine.
How far have I actually moved now? Okay, I gotta move back a little bit. Perfect. She's gonna bonus action cast Shadow Blade, and as her action, she's gonna throw it at the pirate captain.
Okay.
20 to hit.
20 hits.
7 points of psychic damage.
All right.
Oh, that's Mordella's turn. Action, bonus action, movement.
All right, Nissa.
All right, and this is going to move out of this fog cloud and up to this pirate here. She's going to use her bonus action to move the tentacle 30 feet. So it comes right here. And then she's going to attack this pirate, using Booming Blade.
Nice.
That is going to be a 23 to hit
23 hits.
for 14 piercing and
Definitely bloodied.
let's see,
Oh, never mind.
7 thunder damage.
Definitely dead.
Hey. And then she's gonna look over the wizard, the pirate deck wizard, see? And she's gonna wink at him as her tentacle looms over. But it can't do anything because it moved. So that is her turn.
No. Yes. Winter.
Okay. Who knows? Maybe they'll stop if their captain is gone. So I am going to Eldritch Blast the pirate captain.
Oh, yeah?
So that is a 21 to hit
Definitely hits.
or 6 psychic damage, push 10 feet back.
5, 10. Okay.
And I'll do it again for 16.
16 misses.
And third time's the charm for 24.
24 hits.
There is 13 damage, and he's pushed another 10 feet back.
All right. 5, 10.
And that's my turn.
Hell yes. After winter, it is the pirate captain's turn. And I will need deck saves from Mordella and Winter.
Oh no.
5.
It's a bolt of crackling lightning. So Winter passed.
22.
So Winter will take
I got a
half.
5. I failed.
I don't. 22 damage, lightning, and that would be 11 to Winter.
Plus, I have resistance to lightning from my
Oh,
armor.
yeah,
so
you
would
do.
that be 5 or 6?
6.
Okay.
Oh, thank goodness. Well, I made my concentration check this time.
Okay. Okay, and Mordella, as a bonus action, he is going to use his captain's charm. He looks at you and winks. And I need a wisdom
hell
saving
no.
throw. DC 17.
Okay, wisdom saving throw. Come on, dice. 23.
All right, you are not charmed. He's
Because I was
Yeah,
really
right.
gonna push
She's
him
not
off a
charmed.
boat.
okay. Timber.
All right, it was all fun and games till somebody started moving in on my girl.
You grabbed his
Um,
ship. He's grabbing your girl.
like, all right, we'll grab some of this, and I needed an intelligence saving throw, DC 19.
Not
As
very
a
smart.
lance starts to form in my forehead.
This is plus nothing. 14 on the die, so that's a failure.
Okay. Oh man, such a bad roll. It takes 20 psychic damage.
Okay, he is bloodied.
All right. And then I will take a bonus action to lovingly caress the helm
All right.
while maintaining aggressive eye contact the entire time.
Okay. Swashbuckler A. B. C. All right. They each get 3 attacks, Ildane. What are the chances I keep on missing? 25 to hit.
That hits.
Then a 20 to hit, which misses. And a natural 20, which does nothing but mean that 2 of them hit with their dagger attacks, giving you a total of 13 piercing damage just from the daggers. And now I get to make 6 rapier attacks at you. Natural 20. So first one's a hit. Second one's a 25. That's a hit. Third one.
I'll protective wings the 25 one.
Okay. Third one and fourth one are now misses. So fifth one. Natural 20. 3 hits. Last one misses. So I get 3 hits here. So that'll be 3d8 plus 12. So 21 piercing damage as these rapiers just start coming in. And then they all bonus action disengage. Step back.
I have sentinel feet.
Okay. You can attack one. You tell me which one you want to stop.
Let's go for the bloodied one.
Okay.
$21 to hit.
Definitely hits.
And that is 7 plus 8 is 15 plus 5 is 20 damage.
All right. Dead.
Yep.
Awesome. So that got us through there. D is going to go at Nissa. Dagger. Misses. 2 rapiers. Miss and a miss. Ildane, you are now up.
All right. I'm just gonna move up here. We'll attack this guy. That'd be 27 to hit.
Definitely.
I put the tattoo on, so that'll be 11 slashing plus 11, 15.
So 15
Plus-
total? Or
Oh,
11
15
plus
plus
15?
11 plus 15, 26.
All right.
And then we will
Bloodied?
get second attack. Have to do that at advantage. 23 to hit. Or little one. Yeah, so 9 slashing and 1 cold damage. So 10 total.
Okay. Still up, but bloodied.
E.
All right. That
Three.
in.
That's my
You got more?
turn, yeah.
Okay.
Nope, that'll do it.
Okay. Deck Wizard B. What spells do I have left? He brings his arm up and a spectral bow appears as he casts a spell, and a slimy green arrow appears on the string as he pulls taut. He's going to try to hit you with Melf's magic. arrow or acid arrow. Hey, natural 20 again. But I cannot crit you. Why do I get excited when I see him? Like, why do I even bother, you know? Sometimes you just wonder.
Especially since everybody's out of range to silvery barbs it and stuff.
Oh, you only take 10 acid damage. Deck Wizard B, that was him. So then Deck Wizard C is going to go ahead and just forget about this fog cloud. Up. And attempt to Witch Bolt Nissa. Spell attack, I get +5. 17 misses. First mate is going to move in on Nissa. And gets 2 longsword attacks, finally. Not that either are going to hit. That's a miss. What do you know? That's a miss. I'm going to have to start finding a way to take away people's armor. Mortello.
Okay. Here. Yeah, it's close enough. She uses a bonus action to call the Shadow Blade back to her hand, and she winds up and throws it at the captain again.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah, 28.
Nice.
And that's going to deal 12 points of psychic damage.
Damn, he's just getting blasted by psychic damage from all around.
And she's going to shout at the captain, walk the plank.
That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
Nissa.
All right. Nissa is getting surrounded here. All right. Let's go after. First we'll bonus action move my tentacle. 9, 10, 15, 20, 25. Just within range of me. And then I'm going to booming blade the first mate.
Okay.
So here we go. That's only a 16 to hit.
First mate. Let me find the sheet. 16 just hits.
So that is going to be 11 piercing.
Okay, bloody.
And let's see how many. 7 thunder.
Nice. Not dead, but wishing.
And it needs to, let's see, on a hit, oh yeah, if he moves 5 feet or more, then he takes 3d8 thunder damage.
Oof. Okay.
And that'll do it for Nissa.
All right, Winter,
Okay.
who has not moved one step this entire fight.
Nope, and I'm not gonna start. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the pirate captain.
Okay.
That is a 22 to hit
Yep.
for 14 damage and push 10 feet back.
As he falls dead into the water, there's a splash. And I need everybody on board the ship to make a dexterity 22 saving throw.
On
My
board
ship?
which ship?
Sorry, the enemy vessel. As his wards begin to explode upon his heart stopping, that ship is exploding.
Oh no. I
Thank
was going to
goodness,
be
because I hit
Commodore
a
Timber.
21.
So it was a 29.
8.
Don't you have rogue shit that helps you, Timber? Like,
I don't think he's
If
invested
it was a
enough
spell
in
or
build.
magical effect, would be good.
Oh, now I'm gonna use my Andromedal thing to try to redo that.
All right, on a failure, you
Oh,
take
it's not the same.
61 fire damage.
Oh, duh.
There was a reason he got the fuck off of there. So 61 fire damage on a failure. Half would be 31.
Evasion.
Okay, halved again to 16.
I think evasion I just take 0 if I.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
But all of these pirates die.
I will do absorb elements just to keep some of that.
And you all are swimming in the drink. The battle is over. And we're going to move in the Stars and Wishes. Hey, I bloodied timber for once. I'm going to mark you with a ring because I get to do it so rarely.
Yeah.
Nick, why don't you start us off?
All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and give you some stars right away because that was a really nice boat fight right there. I really had a good time with that one, and it was definitely not easy, even though, she got off the lightning bolt and everything like that, Eldain did and things like that. It was
that was sick.
really good, well thought out one. Stars to everybody for a lot of really good role play. There was so many one-liners I wanted to say, but this is a family stream and they were raunchy tonight. They were raunchy, ladies and gentlemen. And then I don't have any wishes, just to continue having fun. That's it for me.
Awesome. Thank you. Alyssa.
Oh, so for stars, I have my one of the ones was Winter is like sailing it, and they're doing this great job, and they're doing awesome, and they did this whole counter move and everything, and then magic just wrecked it all. So it was just awesome. And then the ahoy matey line
Yeah.
is funnier than I think he can like totally gets credit for it. That just I don't know. It fits with player and character. And then the whole Nissa fog scene. I wish my character would have witnessed it. But as a player, it was freaking awesome. I have played a Warlock of the Fathomless, and that was a good time. It was great. And then also a star for it's probably not a star for you, but I enjoyed it. But lining them all up and then just keep adding more, that was epically great. I don't think I've ever hit that many people.
It probably felt as good as when I stole your sword. So I'm going to give this one to
Yeah. That one probably still felt better than this. And then just a wish that I get a long rest because I am probably one good hit away from not being here anymore.
you.
That's all for me.
Awesome. Kaden.
Yeah, stars to you countering my shenanigans. That's honestly very impressive because I'm trying to get better at doing very strategery type thingies. So for you to counter that was kind of funny to me. Um, especially with the accusation that I had somehow been bribed, which I am open to. I am a college student. You can bribe me. It's not even a lot. And then
Her Venmo,
stars,
everybody out there is.
yeah. And then stars to Nissa becoming a warlock. Just saying, if anyone approves of Nissa's decision in game, but not Winter's, Winter is going to taunt the hypocrisy, even if she doesn't like the god she sold her soul to. And then Timber being upset with the boats exploding because he wanted to be Commodore instead of Captain was also hilarious. So it's a fun session.
Awesome. Max.
No issues.
Yeah. Awesome session. Yeah, the whole Nissa becoming a warlock scene, that was fantastic all around. Um, the Ahoy Matey comment was so bad. You should not be applauding that. The Big B's hand is super cool, right? Get ready to have a lot of Big B's hand and sessions coming up. The only wish, hey Cook, if you could join us, hopefully you get to make cameos every once in a while. But next week, get a new one with Rachel, so should be good.
Hell yeah. Micah.
All right. Just I mean, echoing everybody else's praises, like combat, the ship combat was a lot of fun. The whole warlock scene that you had planned and stuff, that was just outstanding. I completely loved that, and I'm excited to see where it goes and what kind of deal I made, because I know you like to be a little mischievous with your patrons and stuff with the warlocks. So I'm excited to see what you do uh with this patron. I think roleplay was fun. Just enjoyed the game tonight a lot. And wish Cook was here. Wish Panner could have joined, or Rachel could have joined tonight. But other than that, it was a lot of fun.
Appreciate it. Yeah. Everybody hit the nails on the head. Even my mess up lining up, I'm glad I did it. It made for a really good play. It was impressive. Way to punish me. Hoisted by my own petard, one might say. And you got me back for stealing your sword. Like, as soon as you said the teleport, my heart sunk because I knew it was coming. And then when you said it, that was really the knife in the back, you know? Yeah, so this was a lot of fun. The roleplay stuff was great, freeing the ghosts, and the patron scene, all chef's kiss, and yeah, ahoy matey. That's gonna be an emote. I don't know what else to say about it. But other than that, guys, I'll stick around for a few minutes to talk. Thank you to everybody who came out, joined in the chat, and watched tonight, and we will see you guys next week.
Peace out, stream.
Bye.
Until next time.